This is my display space. I've had it since about 2005, and I really like having access to this place and to this space. Number one, because it allows me to show my work, and number two, because when we have Second Friday events or whatever, I meet amazing people. The other artists in here are such a variety of people. There's painters and writers, photographers, musicians, gosh, what else? Poets, all kinds of things. And we meet monthly, various collections of us every time, and everybody has something to contribute. You either show whatever art you're working on, or your poem, or your latest piece of writing that was accepted online at some kind of writers forum, and so it's really fascinating. But aside from that, the people that you meet are really amazing. You know, but obviously having a university in town makes such a huge difference, because people come from literally all over the world. So you get them in your little studio, and you can talk, and you meet professor types, and then people who come from other surrounding towns, you know, Hamilton, Middletown, places in Indiana. So it's just always something different, and it just has made a really big difference in my life to have this space. I started the art when I started the full-time job at the international office, because by that time my children had left home, and you know, they graduated and everything, and so I kind of had that space that could be filled. And so it just all kind of fell into place. It was really cool. And you know, watercolor just somehow appealed to me, but I had no idea how to do it. How do you even start, you know? So and even drawing, you know, I hadn't drawn in so long. It was just like, yeeks, you can't do that. That looks pretty awful. You can't draw a flower? What's wrong with you? So, but it takes time. You just learn. And if you really want to learn it, then, you know, that's the talent. I always tell people, oh, I'm not talented. They say I'm not talented. And I say, you don't have to be talented. You have to want to learn. And it's the wanting to learn that is your talent. You know, then I would do some art, do a painting or something, and realize I have no place to show this. You know, I couldn't do it at Miami, because in order to do that, you have to be related to the art department, either a student or a professor, or, you know, be able to get into one of the exhibits at the museum or something. And, you know, none of that was going to be available to me. I couldn't rent space uptown, because that's really expensive, just to have a little shop or something. But it just, for me, it was really fortuitous, because Shazam, there's the art center, you know? And that was something that I could just kind of latch onto, and was aware of stuff. I realized there were other artists who were not connected to Miami, who were, you know, trying to do their thing as well. And so we kind of found each other, and had different events and different ways of organizing over the years. So it's been really interesting. I still do an art class, a painting class that I've done for a long time now with my original teacher, and that's really neat. You know, there's a dozen people in there, and we kind of, you know, encourage each other and enjoy it when somebody does something that's really, really cool. But I think that's important. I guess there is such a thing as a solitary artist, but it doesn't sound like that much fun. It appears that I look for perspective. So it's like, that's the Eiffel Tower up there, and this one looking up the road. That's up the road outside my house. I like that perspective. And buildings. I don't know why, but I was in Russia, and those onion domes, just at St. Basil's Cathedral in Moscow, that's just unbelievable. Just blew me away. And then that's a famous building in Paris. So I just I love to do that sort of thing. I like to do people, but I like to approach them kind of from the side or maybe from the rear, so you don't have to worry so much about faces and stuff. No, I like to do flowers. When my grandchildren were little, I was painting little pictures of them. It's just, whatever. We go out to Arizona, and I like to do the cactus and different stuff like that. So, yeah, just whatever. You do one kind of thing for a while, and then, oh, okay, guess I'll do something different.